Hello dear viewer, today we're going to climb every tower in Parkour Reborn. Now you can use this as a guide or just watch it for the sake of it. Any which way is appreciated. I'm just here to teach basic things. Now start at this checkpoint nearby the GL building westwards of the crystal spawn or time trial. Head up these pipes and make your way into Derwick. Now that we're in Derwick, we are going to head towards Petra, but we're going to fall down instead of going up. Here we drop down and go towards the checkpoint nearby the crane used for the money run. We are going to go up the crane and we are going to jump to the same building as the money run. The money run is the video I posted 9 months ago from this video's release. Unlike the money run, we are going to jump onto the building and go left. You see, the easiest way to get to the edge of the city and go the route that I have planned is by going left. So, by the way, all of this is possible gearless. You want to jump down to this building, take the zip line down into this graffiti area, and there will be a checkpoint right nearby. This upcoming part is completely possible gearless, but I have a little hiccup and mess up at the end, so I use my grappler. But, as I said, it's completely possible gearless. There's a upcoming jump. It is completely possible gearless. You just gotta know after boost. Now here is a checkpoint. Remember, climb up and use the checkpoint. You do not want to climb Artemis from the previous checkpoint. Now here, yet again, it is completely possible gearless. My friend has done it and he doesn't even have after boost, so that explains a lot. You want to head up as high as possible, and there will be a part soon. You do not want to head up straight. You want to go to the little balcony on the side and then climb up. It's much safer and a lot easier. Here you want to thread the needle and just make it, I guess. Yet again, climb up, and I'm pretty sure they removed the couple of pipes on the behind of Artemis, behind this area. So head up this way, and quick reminder, do not press shift on this slope. unless you want to die. Heading upwards through Artemis, there is one area that turned out to be completely possible without gear, which is here, except for, well, climber's glove, but the rest is possible. I will tell you, Artemis is probably the easiest tower to climb, if you've got gear. If not, then you might have some trouble with this room. But heading onwards, you want to slide through and go up the vent. Here it's just one way, there's no need to worry about anything, you won't get lost or anything. You want to drop down, and now you're in the security room. Now it is obligatory to activate that computer, otherwise there's a door that will stop you from going further. Now you're on a bit of a time crunch, you know, not too much. As long as the video is going, the door will stay open. Now the video is about 5 minutes long, so you will have plenty of time to get to the door. That video, it activates this door or elevator that takes you up to the CEO executive room. You want to activate that checkpoint and then continue onwards. Now, this is probably the easiest part, and close to the top, in a storage room, you will find a microcapacitor to use for your grappler's upgrade. Speaking of the room, here is it. In here on one of the boxes is a microcapacitor, and out the door is a respawn anchor that you can use. Now, to get to the top, you just climb onto the antenna and, well, make your way up. But it's really fun to just climb it for the fun of it, 'cause why not? Heading over to Vertigo, we will fool around a bit, I guess, and I will make some horrible mistakes. But we will start from the challenge, a longer jump, which is pretty close to Vertigo. But if you're unsure, from Crystal, it is an easy path to Vertigo's bottom. Now here, if you head from Crystal, you would have to turn right and land on that pad. Now, continuing on, you want to climb up, and then you want to get onto that green poster to then make it over to the entrance of Vertigo. If you have gear, it is completely possible to skip the balcony area and make it over to the warehouse area. Here it is possible to do some of the jumps with just rolls, and there will be a balcony with a plant on it. Here is a shortcut towards the end of Vertigo. Now you of course want to take it, and you will end up in this room. Here I encounter some random person, but it's fine. Let them be. Just to note, the bottom door does not work and it will take you to nowhere. Take the elevator upwards, and here starts the annoying part. Now you want to just quad jump up and continue onwards with some basic parkour moves. I really do insist that you take your grappler if you have it. Yank grappler level 2 is really helpful for this entire area. And up here is a respawn anchor and an XP booster. Now, a little plus from Vertigo is you can actually make it to fragment with a nicely placed zipline that we will use, but fail to use because I have a major skill issue. Will fail to use it twice. But once you do make it to fragment, possibly using that zipline, it is a easy couple ziplines and some running to get to the final building, Crest. Once you make it to the building, you want to hop over to the building in front of you and use the zip line to make it across the gap. Here you will need to have the grappler for the swing and make your way upwards as high as you can go. Making your way to the top, you will get a zipline. This zipline is very troubling, and I do insist that you get a lot of speed before hopping on, because there's a point coming up soon where you just slow down. This is a serious pain in the ass, and I don't know if it's a bug or not, but you can swing over. So make it to that build. making your way across the zip line, it will be a quick and easy route to the top of Crest. Now inside Crest, about the room before the top, is a piece of crafting material used for one of the grapplers, most likely the swing grappler level 2 or 1. But you can just use these zip lines to get across to the about halfway section of Crest and make it to the top. Once you're here, the rest of the part is inside, and probably the easiest part, but I still struggle with it because I have a skill issue. Heading to the top, as I said, there is a room. It contains a crafting piece for swing grappler. Here it is. On one of these boxes will be a nanotube. Now, reaching the top of Crest, you will be able to activate the spawn beacon or region or whatever, and just enjoy the view. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.